So now it's time for exercise 4. For this question, you can see the pie chart. The pie chart shows you the expenditure of Mr. Wong last month. Okay, for expenditure in Chinese, that means 花费, which means the total amount that Mr. Wong spent on last month. Okay, so for this pie chart, you can see some of the expenditure of Mr. Wong. For example, transport, clothing, food, and rent. Okay, for the meaning for rent is 租金. Alright, and we mentioned before, okay, in total this picture, okay, the percentage for this picture, it should be equals to 100%. Okay, the whole circle, okay, the percentage for this whole circle is equals to 100%. And in this sense, for part A, the question asks you that, okay, what percentage of his total expenditure last month is spent on rent? Okay, so it asks you the percentage for the rent. Okay, so the total percentage for the expenditure should be 100%. So I want you to write down 100% first. And then for the others, okay, for example, transport is 10%. Okay, transport is 10%. Clothing is 20%. Food is 20% as well. And one item that name is others. Okay, maybe some snack or the telephone feed. Okay, I don't know, something that's the expenditure of Mr. Wong. Okay, that is the others is also 10%. All right, so that we can find out, okay, the percentage for the rent. Okay, so 10% plus 20% plus 20% plus 10%, that equals to 60%. Okay, 60. So 100% minus 60% equals to 40%. All right, so we find out the percentage of the rent. Okay, for part B, it asks you that gives that the total expenditure of Mr. Wong last month is 12,000. Okay, 12,000. That means that the total amount that Mr. Wong spent in last month. Okay, and it asks you to find his expenditure on rent last month. Okay, so at part A, we calculate the total, the percentage for the rent is 40%. Okay, that is 40%. And the total expenditure is 12,000. Okay, so for the whole circle is 12,000. Okay, it's 12,000, and then only 40% that belongs to the rent. Okay, so we can calculate the amounts for the rent. Okay, so 12,000 times 40%, that means 12,000 times 0.4. Okay, so the final answer equals to $4,800. Okay, and maybe you can write down. Okay, for this one is the expenditure on rent last month. Okay, so for this part is the percentage of rent. Alright, so in this terms we finish exercise 4.